New shocking evidence of OceanGate's Titan submersible implosion.
4 passengers line up with their tickets to enter a faulty submersible that'll soon be piloted by Richard Stockton Rush, the CEO of OceanGate. One of the passengers is a father with his 19-year-old son named Suleiman Dawood. Suleiman Dawood has always been terrified of participating in deep-sea exploration, but knew his father's enthusiasm for Titanic and how happy he would be sharing the journey with his only son. With that in mind, Suleiman Dawood decides to go on board along with his dad as a gift for Father's Day.
So this is going to become a movie. It's only a matter of time, but like already we could make a pretty good AI movie with this.
There is something very disturbing about the OceanGate's Titan submersible. It's that it was never really a submersible. It was a coffin waiting to be buried at an underwater graveyard.
The skulls in the back.
Stockton Rush put himself and others in his coffin before hammering the nails. When delivery is all that is left to do, Stockton Rush did that too. They get closer and closer to an ancient graveyard without knowing they'll become part of it.
Oh, we're good.
What you see here isn't just engineering flaws. It is the results of breaking the rules and neglecting safety concerns. Something Stockton Rush willingly wanted to be known for.
The strap is still
like
on.
to be remembered as an innovator. You're remembered for the rules you break.
At some point, safety just is pure waste. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
And he's proud of it.
Stockton Rush has ignored innumerable hints, so much so that this incident cannot be considered an accident.
If someone raised a safety concern, as the chief pilot did, they were not only not listened to, they were silenced.
Rush turned OceanGate into a toxic environment where employees could not question or raise concerns about his product. It's either do as Rush says, or
Allegedly,
get fired.
or
Carl Stanley was one of the first to test dive with Titan during its earlier stage.
What did you experience during that dive?
Well, I would say every 3 to 4 minutes there was loud gunshot-like noises.
The deadly obsession with breaking the rules blinded Rush into using the wrong material
fibers going
when building the Titan hull.
We make pressure hulls out of contiguous material: steel, titanium, ceramic, acrylic.
When the industry standard suggested titanium, Rush desired to be the first ever man to use carbon fiber. Unlike metal, carbon fiber cannot be bent. When exposed to external pressure, it starts cracking. Over time, these tiny cracks can spread until they break. The Titan completed 13 dives to the depth of the Titanic before imploding. The carbon fiber hull was utterly shattered from years of degradation. The tail cone and titanium pieces were primarily intact, only the hull was destroyed. It turns out that it wasn't just the wrong material that caused this tragedy.
the design.
The assembly itself had engineering flaws. Titan is divided into 3 sections: the bow end dome, pressure hull, and aft end dome. Both domes are made out of titanium, and so are the rings attached to the hull. A tail cone covers the aft end dome. The carbon fiber pressure hull is glued between the front and rear titanium rings.
Ugh.
The assembly defect lies between the front titanium ring and the carbon fiber pressure hull, or, in other words, they weren't glued properly. If you look closely at the footage of the Coast Guard salvaging the titanium ring, you'll notice the smooth surface around the ring. No fragments of carbon fiber composite are found sticking to the ring.
It's the glue holding the family together, and we want to make sure it's right.
The adhesive or glue they use is referred to as peanut butter.
The glue's very thick, so it's not like Elmer's glue. It's like peanut butter.
They haven't mentioned or shown the critical physics
no
of
idea.
adhesive bonding. Titanium is a clean, shiny metal. When applying glue on a smooth surface like titanium, there isn't much to cling onto.
No.
The glue will grip onto the carbon fiber, but slip right off from titanium. As shown here, the titanium ring is clean from small carbon fiber pieces. Precisely the condition it was when salvaged. Suppose they had roughened up the surface by sanding, for example, giving the glue a surface to cling onto.
I agree.
The adhesive strength would have been much more effective, and chunks of carbon fiber would be stuck on this ring. Now that would be a sign of proper gluing. This is what possibly happened before the implosion. We are looking at the connection between the front titanium ring and the carbon fiber hull, where the red marking represents the glue. When the hull is under pressure, you can visualize the water trying to penetrate the gap. With the poor adhesiveness combined with delamination of the carbon fiber hull, the outcome will be catastrophic.
Yep.
The Titan made its dive.